You can use light key frequencies to heal and prosper. Benefits include improved sense of well-being, clarity, peace, and abundance. Join today to embrace your divinity.
Hello, how are you today? What's up? How are you creating your life today? Okay, let's talk about whether you're computing your life or creating your life. What do you think? Are you computing your life or creating your life? Let's do a small exercise. Just take one deep breath and just be with you and sense where you have a lot of sensations in your body. In the body, where do you have a lot of sensation? Where is it busy? Here or anywhere else? In this reality, most of the time, we live from the head. If you are honest, you will be able to see that that's where we live from most of the time. So we use our mind to compute our life. So are you one of the many who always ask the question, is it worth it, before you do anything? Have you heard this in your head? Is it worth? Are they worth it? Many times I like to gift people, okay? So just like that, it is for me, it is my thing. I like to gift to people. So I do get criticism from close family members that they are not worth it. Why are you gifting them? They did not do this to you. Why are you doing this for them, etc.? So that is computation. So if you are asking whether it is worth, whether they are worth, most probably, I'm almost certain you are asking whether you are worth it. Think about it. Where is this question coming from? Is it worth it? For me to invest this time or talk to this person, this should have happened. This should be the outcome, or they should have already done this to me, done this for me. All these are coming from mind. Mind is the one that is holding all this information, this data. Okay, this is what happened, or if you do this, this should happen, and the equation is tallying or not, whether it's worth or not. Where is that coming from? Again, if you look at babies, they don't compute, do they? Do they compute and act on it? Do they compute, would this person give me back million smiles if I invest one smile in them? No, it doesn't. The baby smiles for himself or herself. How about you? So we were talking about self-worth, right? So how self-worth is attached to the computation. So any computation is coming from kind of judgment, a standard, a reference. So if you are computing all the time, possibly you are trying to prove your worth all the time. Truth? Are you trying to prove that your existence is worth it? Your life on earth is worth it? Or are you trying to prove to your family members that you deserve approval and respect? So when you judge yourself whether you are worth it, you need a reference point there. That is what actually makes you compute everything. So probably your parents sometime, or your teachers, or any institution told you that, okay, success means this, or being a good girl means this, and you made it as a reference, and you are trying every second to meet that standard through everything you do. Is it light? Is it joyful? Or is it always work? Does life feel like a chore? If it does, then that's what probably you are doing, computing life rather than creating life. So what does creation mean? So creation is consciously sculpting your life, choosing the pathways. So when can choice happen? In the current moment, right now, right here. You can only choose now what you can do. That the action is from the current moment. You can't act from the past. Can you try? Can you try acting from the past? And can you try taking an action in the future? When that future comes, it's always now, right? You take the action from the now. You can plan for the future. I'm not saying don't plan at all. Yes, please, feel free to do all the planning. But if you are computing all the time, then you are not being in resonance with the changes that are happening in the universe. You are not in resonance with the essence of yourself. You are just being a computer, right? So mind is a library. That's what I keep telling. Almost 1 in 5 videos I think I would have told you. Mind is a library, just a collection of information. Computation comes from there. So when you function from your mind, you can only create according to the size of your mind, your breadth and width of your mind. But when you follow your awareness, when you follow your lightness, your heart, then you are connected to the infinite universe, the essence of you, your infinite awareness. Then the creation does not have any limit. You can create infinitely, abundantly. So how many of you have judged yourself out of success? How many of you have judged yourself as failure and solidified it? So can we change that today? How do you change that? Follow your heart. Simple. Follow your heart. When you come across something that excites you, but when your head says, hey, it's not worth it, ignore your head and follow your heart. Let me give you an example. Okay. So we did a class called conflict resolution, life key protocol for conflict resolution. And I was using that quite a lot with myself and my clients, and I received awesome results. I was so excited, I couldn't contain my excitement. So I somehow wanted to share it with more people. Okay, so the way I was using the protocol and how the practitioners can also benefit out of it. So out of excitement, I didn't even notice that my team wouldn't be around to help me with this session. It was the new year time. Okay, I simply announced I'm going to do a practice session for conflict resolution practitioners. Okay, if they had already done the class, they can join me. It's totally informal. And I just announced. I didn't think too much about how many people will show up and this is free, is my time worth, etc. Just one post I did out of excitement. 7 people bought the class from that. I did not plan it. I did not do it to promote the class or product. I did it out of excitement because that was joy for me. So are you functioning from that space, or are you computing all the time? Okay, so if I do this class, will it give me enough return on investment? Sometimes the return on investment is limitless. You can't even measure with your mind. Your mind cannot comprehend. So everything you do, everything you are asking for is towards happiness, is it not? Think about something that you are asking which is not connected to feeling good or happiness. Can you think about anything that you are asking for which is not connected to happiness or feeling good? I challenge you. Okay, it's all about feeling good. It's all about being happy. So that's, of course, our true nature. Yeah. So if that is the case, how about feeling good right away? How about doing something that excites you, that's fun for you right away, in spite of computing whether it is worth or not? What is worthy? How do you compute the worthiness? Is it same? Even the price of the gold is going up and down, right? So if you have a standard reference point, which probably is very, very old, is it going to help your life dynamically? Not really. So follow your heart. Whatever excites your heart, whatever is fun for your heart, follow that. So right now, the current moment is where you can sow the seeds for future. The future is created from the now. If you are not choosing happiness in the now, what are you actually sowing? You are sowing more computation for the future. You are functioning from the limitation of the mind, and that is the kind of future it will create, the limited future. Instead, follow the lightness, follow the heart every moment. Right now, right here, what is fun for you? So I ask all my private clients to do a fun list, and it is also a part of one of our classes. So do you have a fun list for you? What is fun for you, just for you? Create that list. Do at least one from the list every day. Invest that time for you and see how your life changes. Okay? So I invite you to live a life of lightness, light, happiness, and a lot of laughter. Okay? Cool. Did you like the video? The talk, the conversation? Even though you were not talking back, I could sense the energies. Okay? Thank you so much for tuning in. And can I ask you a favor? Or let's play. Why don't we play? As I said, I like gifting. So this time I'm going to challenge you to watch some of my videos and comment on the videos so that I get a feedback and some more people can also get to know about the video if you like it, of course. And I will be choosing one person every week. I'm gifting something. Let's see what transpires from this play, shall we? Okay. Looking forward to seeing you in one of the calls or classes. So I will see you somewhere. Once again, bye bye. Take care.